Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet, and the Tau are here. So I did go ahead and splurge on the Tau DLC. I'm playing around with them a little bit, looking at their stuff. So I'm not super familiar with the Tau. I actually stopped playing the game before the Tau were introduced, because I was kind of a second edition guy. So I do know a little bit about the Tau. I do know I think it was the Xenobiologica book, they kind of implied they were a giant Eldar genetic experiment. They are a small faction to an extent where it kind of seems like a single Imperial Crusade could probably wipe them out, but they're fairly technologically advanced. They have some cool looking stuff. I think it was really just an excuse for Games Workshop to make mech looking stuff. It was kind of the inspiration for the Tau. And having worked at a hobby slash comic slash game store around the time they came out, and earlier while I was in college, they're very similar in design and even coloration to another game called Heavy Gear. So if you like the designs of a lot of the Tau mech battlesuits and stuff, check out Heavy Gear. I'd recommend it. All right, so we've got a 1,000-point Tau battle we're going to do today. We're going to play against the Blood Angels because I think they're a pretty good basic start. We'll try the Tau out against everybody. I have a couple 1,000-point armies I've made. We're going to stick to the one that was kind of the default with a few changes. So initially it had this guy as the leader, the little tiny Tau dude here, and the Tau are a little small, who does have some cool abilities. He's got a big old rifle, but I went ahead and upgraded him to the commander here. So the commander's in a battle suit. The commander's got a burst cannon, a flamer for close-up stuff, and is rocking a shield drone to take some less damage. The Tau seem to be very weak close up, so getting stuff in their face is bad. But they do have some ways to kind of counteract that, like he's got the built-in flamer here. So the commander has some interesting abilities. So he ignores melee engagement accuracy debuff. So if we are engaged in combat, we can still shoot stuff just fine. We've got everybody within 3 tiles gets extra ranged accuracy and damage, which seems to be something you really want to focus on. We've got some extra armor. We've got a jet boost we can use every once in a while on a cooldown, and of course we've got the shield drone. We can change the drones for points. We can change the battle suit, which will change the gun to something a little bit better for an extra 20 points. But we're out of points at 1,000 here. I do feel like the Tau might be a little expensive for what they are, from what I've seen so far. We're right at 1,000 here. So what do we have? We've got a couple Pathfinders. So the Pathfinders I do have upgraded to an iron rifle. All the infantry kind of start with the base pulse carbine, which is not great. Very low armor penetration, so it's not fantastic, but it is a decent range. So these guys now have quite good range and optimal of 5. They're basically like the plasma guns for the Blood Angels, have a pretty good armor piercing of 5, very good weapon overall. A lot of the Tau infantry have the special ability, the marker light, so increased accuracy and less accuracy fall off against somebody that we can tag. Doesn't cost an action point to do as well, which is kind of nice. Can't overcharge like the plasma guns. So we've got a couple squads of these guys. Then we have the Fire Warrior Strike Team. We have a couple of them. So again, they start with the default base pulse carbine, but they can be upgraded to the pulse rifle, which has an optimal range of 6. So you can kind of see the Tau are very much a range-focused faction. It kind of seems like this is not using a lot of mech stuff in this fight because they're quite expensive, but the other 1,000-point army I put together does have some, so we'll try them out as well at some point. And then we've got a couple Breacher teams. So the Breachers basically have plasma shotguns, pulse blasters here, which seem to do pretty good damage, actually. Good armor penetration, just very bad range. So maximum of 2, optimal to 1. They also have the marker light, and they've got photon grenades we can throw at somebody. Does get rid of some evasion and ranged accuracy on the target for a couple turns. So kind of a nice thing to have. These guys probably are going to save us from anything that gets close. And then we are running here a couple piranhas. These have the basic gun on it, which is not fantastic. Again, kind of weak. These do blow up, of course. They're hover. And they have some little drone pulse carbines kind of out here on the edges. Pretty cool design. Nice little skimmer kind of thing. All right, so we're going to take these guys out against the Blood Angels. We'll take a look here just very briefly if you want to see the armored force that I built. Got a couple squads of battle suits and threw in a big battle suit. But we'll try them out another time. All right, we're going to set up a skirmish. We're going to fight to the death as per usual. We'll do the small map because it's kind of the most appropriate for a 1,000-point battle. So that being our little settlement here. We now have online maps you can build, which is kind of an interesting addition. Let's grab the Tau. That's the correct army. So yeah, we've got some basic overall information here on the screen until we select the army here. So we've got some extra range stability and range damage for momentum, which is kind of a nice thing. Want this at 1,000, of course. Yeah, so our basic 1,000-point force we're going to go against Dreadnought, one aggressor, one regular guy, plasma gunners, Death Company, and Inceptors who do not have the upgraded guns on them. So we can kind of see our army there. Yeah, let's get started. So we're going to load on in here. We'll do our fight as per usual. I have actually fought a couple battles with the Tau because I was not very familiar with them. So I wanted to play around with them. You know, I got them and was like, yeah, I'll test them out, see how they do. And they're interesting. I think they're very, very ranged focused. If stuff gets close to you, it's dangerous for you. You're not tough, you're not strong, you're actually very tiny, which is kind of funny to see the height discrepancy. Once we get in and we're next to some Blood Angels, we'll kind of take a look and see how that goes. Just the height differences and stuff. So these are basically scouts, but they do have okay guns on them. I think we're going to push mainly on this left side, kind of makes the most sense. So yeah, zoomed out, these guys do look very similar. We'll go ahead and zoom in here so we can kind of see the models. So you can kind of see we've got our breachers here with our little plasma shotguns. Next we have the fire warriors with the long range rifles. Then we've got kind of our plasma equivalents here, the iron rifles on the Pathfinders. We've got our Piranha, we've got our commander here in his little mech suit. Very nice. Lots and lots of infantry here. Okay. So what we want to do, probably, I think we'll keep a breacher, or breachers to the back maybe, so if stuff does jump in at us, we can maybe try to use the breachers to clear them. So you've got the powerful gun, you've got the long range gun. So we'll kind of do a little split up. Let's put you out front. We'll have you guys behind, I think. Because they've got the longer range. These have a range of 5, these have a range of 6. So do something kind of like that. So we'll do the same. Again, zoomed out, it's just kind of hard to tell, especially if you've got, like, do these guys have upgraded guns or not? You're not sure, you know, because it's all zoomed out really bad. We do want to keep the commander nearby because he is going to give everyone nearby that accuracy and damage buff on ranged attacks. We're going to kind of ignore the central part. We could go in and look around a little bit, but I think we're mainly going to push up this left side. Yeah, we could go take a look with the Piranha in there real quick. Sure, we'll do something kind of like this. Breachers in back, get that bonus. We can kind of say we have our nice bonus here. So if we look at the squads, we have our nice Master of War, kind of showing me the connections there because of him. So we definitely want to keep him alive. All right, Piranha. Let's go look around. This is not a huge map, but we probably won't see anything here.
Soon.
Let's just duck behind the building here for the moment. Got pretty good visibility, so some nice vision range there from the Piranha.
We serve the greater good.
You're going to head out wide. These guys are a little chatty. Not too bad, though.
Pushing forward.
They all have pretty similar movement, so we can keep them bunched together a lot easier than, like, the orcs. Let's get you... There-ish is fine.
Nothing shall stand against us.
Commander, we can jump, but we're going to hold off on that.
Ready for orders.
Where can we get you? Pretty much wherever we want. Yeah, just hover right over that. Have some nice visibility here. We'll keep everybody bunched up. I'm going to go ahead and just auto and turn here. We do have a couple actions here with this guy, but his guns aren't super strong. A little bit weak, I would say, actually. We do have the flamer for stuff up close.
I will slow them down.
See if we get indications of where they're at. Well, we know where they're there.
We will scout ahead.
Some of them a bit far back. They just like blowing stuff up. I mean, they're Marines, what do you expect? Okay.
We will be there soon.
Anything. Okay, we've got Death Company there. Our range with this is optimal 3. This is optimal 3. I mean, we could dip in and take some shots from here. It looks like they already have a surge, which is weird. Why are you already have a surge available? I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't like it. I probably have better shots from here. I don't know if I really want to push with the Piranha, but I mean, you're slightly more expendable, I suppose. Okay, we've got Inceptors there. Inceptors are also bad. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. We've got Dreadnought further back. We have the Sanguinary Priest. He's probably going to heal up whoever we do any real damage to. 70% is not too bad. We could try to get the Commander up. I don't know if we can get him within range to get the damage buff before we take a shot. You're a bit more exposed. We could have you head right in and light these guys up.
We will be there
I don't know that
soon.
you're going to do much damage. The weapons here feel a little anemic on the Piranha to me a little bit. We're at optimal range. I don't think we're going to get the Commander close enough because I think it's a 3 hex. I mean, it's possible we could try to get him there. But we're also going to take some long-range shots from back here, so I think giving them the buff makes more sense. Let's just see how far up we can get. Yeah, not quite
I found your
in
team on the move.
optimal positioning, but it's not bad, that's for sure.
Strike team, ready.
So let's get these
What
guys
do you
up.
need?
Although the height difference here is going to be a little bit of an issue if we zoom in here. Like, these guys, I don't know if they're really going to have any shots at all because of the giant hill there. My mouse wheel's kind of freaking out there, it looks like.
Moving out.
So we have the Breacher, which we'll probably save. Yeah, I really can't get that far up. Do I want to jump in at this point?
Thrusters engaged.
If I do... I don't have a great spot with cover. Yeah, we're not going to give him a bonus. We could. I don't want to get in front of these guys. We're going to ruin their shots. I do want to be next to these guys, but I can do that from behind and be totally fine. I think we just do that for now. We're not going to push it too
Moving
much
to
at the
position.
moment. We're just going to have
Pushing forward.
Overwatch. Because we've got, you know, jump troops, so they might come our direction. You guys could try
I
to
found your
cover
team
a
on the
different
move.
direction, use this giant oil barrel's cover, which probably is not generally a good idea, but what you gonna do? Alright, so over here, let's take a look at what kind of damage we can actually do.
Open fire.
Not fantastic. I mean, they are fairly well armed and stuff, and armored. Our other
Open
guns.
fire.
Taking fire!
Yeah, like, I think we just kind of tickled them a little bit there. We didn't really do a whole lot. Get away! I don't know what kind of evasion do we have. 15, that's not going to be enough to keep you alive. You might
Understood.
die, depends. They're probably going to go after my infantry, I would expect, though. Alright, we're going to soften
Waiting
you up.
for instructions.
70% still pretty good.
Open fire.
Yeah, just a little tickle. No real position I can take. Alright, so we've got an 80%. Now, we can also marker light. So extra ranged accuracy, less fall off. It provides allies with an 8 tiles increased accuracy, so it doesn't cost me anything, so why wouldn't I do that? We don't have a view there, so yeah. Mark 'em. And everybody's just going to blast away. So 95% now. Pretty good damage, 12 to 16
Cut
times
them
15.
down.
These are the upgraded guns on these guys. These guns are very, very good. You don't have view. So because of the hill, we don't have a shot there. We can put them on Overwatch. You guys have longer range guns. You've got a clear shot. So let's go ahead and hit them. We don't have to mark them again. We already have the bonus. These aren't quite as hard hitting, 5 to 7 times 20 with the upgraded guns.
Cut them down.
Nearly killed them off, actually, so that's pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see far enough back? No. Alright, we'll have to just drop some overwatches and see what happens. You guys
Awaiting instructions.
do have view, actually. It's not good, but we don't have to land very many shots to kill these guys. I think we try to just kill them. See if we can hit them. There we go. Nice. Down you go. Alright, so these guns out front. Actually, how do we get... Oh, we put the breacher team out front. I got everybody mixed up. We've got two breacher teams here. Right, because the other guy's over there. Yeah, I'm an idiot. But you knew that already. You're watching my videos.
Standing by.
Alright, so these guns have a range of 6. So that's about there.
The trap is set.
Get you set up.
Ready for
Got
orders.
all these other breachers kind of hanging out here without much to do.
They will not get through this way.
And then we have our little minigun. Unfortunately, the range on this is a bit short. You can see it's maximum for optimals 3. We'll set it up short, just in case they want to come flying in at me here. That's everything. We got everybody nicely bunched up. We did actually manage to wipe out the Death Company, but I mean, that's kind of what they want. So, yeah. Sound effects on the laser rifles and stuff, I think, are pretty decent. Pretty standard sci-fi stuff. Inceptors are going to give us some trouble. Let's see how much. And the lieutenant. A little suppressed there. He didn't like getting shot up. He's got an upgraded pistol. Right for the piranha with it. Dreadnought is a charging. That's not nice. Yes, we're a little squishy as well as Tau, so
We are being hit.
incoming fire definitely not great for us. Not super weak, but you know, a little soft. Oh, plasma gun's hiding over there. That's odd. Might have a new priority target, although you're probably going to kill my
We
piranha.
are being hit.
Still alive. Oh, Inceptor's coming in. We didn't get a breacher shot off there. It's a bit surprising. Okay. Yeah, I would have thought we would have gotten an Overwatch shot here as well. Well, I guess we'll try to use breachers up front here. So yeah, since we have these guys up close, you can see these guys got kind of beat up. Nobody died from the shots, but yeah, look at the size comparison here. Those are little Tau guys. I mean, these are also Primaris Marines, so honestly, they probably should be even bigger. We're probably height-wise, what, about their waist height-ish? Although we are kind of hunched over a little bit. But yeah, I feel like Primaris are supposed to be bigger than regular Marines, so probably it should be even more of a height discrepancy, but that would be kind of goofy looking, I think. Just from a model perspective. It would just look weird. It's kind of like the Imperial Guard guys don't look that much smaller than Space Marines when they really should, just because it looks so weird to have that much of a height difference between different humanoids. Alright, so we have the Sanguinary Priest there, we've got Intercessors there. Aggressors. We did shoot the Lieutenant a little bit, but he's basically fine, just 17 damage. Alright, guys up close, this is what breachers are for. So yeah, we've got pretty good accuracy. 12 to 17 times 15 is quite good against their armor. We could even make it more accurate. At 85%, we could make it 95%. I guess we could. I'm probably not going to do much else with them for marking.
We will not fail.
So why not, since it doesn't cost an action. Same thing with the photon grenades. Doesn't cost an action, so...
Clear them out.
I clicked on it, but didn't really recognize that I clicked on it. Yeah, 0 action points. Oh, I'm too close. That's why. I... probably... Yeah, we're gonna get shot if we move from here. We can mop them up
As
without a
you
problem,
wish.
though. So yeah, there's not much point using the photon grenade there, but we could maybe photon grenade the Lieutenant. So you do want to get close. So let's bring you up. The Dreadnought is my main threat here. I'm actually a little too close. I should have watched that. It's 5 on these guys. My accuracy here is actually pretty good. It's not going to do very much damage, though. Where are my other breachers? There. Breachers can probably finish him off. Yeah, its problem is I'm clicking on stuff and it's like they're so similar looking it's kind of hard to tell apart. So I really need to watch this. Breachers as opposed to Pathfinders there. Alright, let's see if we can just take you out. You are already marked. I think we can mark again and get an increased bonus as well. Apparently we've also got... Yeah, you're in range. We're probably going to kill you off though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to mark anybody else. So let me see if that improves it. They've already been marked. Does a double mark work? No, still 72. Alright, light them up. Nice. Yeah, the breachers are actually pretty good at killing off stuff that gets close. I think you do kind of need them. Probably against anything fast that's going to come jumping in your face, like Blood Angels, of course. Without them around, it's really difficult to get rid of guys who actually come right up at you. Alright, the Dreadnought is probably the most dangerous thing. I don't know that I'm going to have a great shot. Your guns kind of suck. We took about half damage. I could just light up the plasma guns there. We're not going to do that much damage, though. Because the hill here, I don't know what we're going to see.
We serve the greater good.
If I back off, that's going to give me a really awful shot. Because I want to be about here for range to the Dreadnought. We still have our bonus here, the commander on us. If I can get a good shot, we could even overcharge, although that 40 health damage is almost enough to kill my guys if we do get it. And we don't have a way to get any health back in this army. There is a way to get bonus health temporarily, so kind of like the Pain Boy for the Orcs gives you some bonus health just to being adjacent. The Ethereals can use an action, which will give you additional health for a couple turns, so kind of a little buffer. But there's no way of recovering health or repairing vehicles in this army. I am kind of disappointed there are no Kroot or... I don't remember the name of it, but there's some kind of insectoid race that's also part of the Tau, like little flyer guys. I was kind of hoping they would have like some different races, but it seems like it's just basic core Tau. We could potentially just start lighting up the lieutenant with you. I don't have great vision though. I'm probably better off just hitting the sanguinary priest, but he'll just heal himself. He's kind of a jerk like that. Alright. I'm gonna use you to just kind of see. We'll light you up a little bit. Yeah, 40-some, he's just gonna heal that back, mostly. We can kind of back off. We can actually get around the corner. I'll do that after we've taken our actions with everybody else. I just want to keep vision just in case. Yeah, I might need you to do some damage to something else. You can't really hurt the Dreadnought much, but yeah, we could light up the Hellblasters a bit. Lieutenant is a problem. I might just have to deal with the Lieutenant first. We're already at optimal range here, right? 1, 2, 3. No, we're actually too close. So you guys, if you back off, because you want to be at 6, you want to be at 5.
I found your team on the move.
So you've marked, but these guys have not. Let's go ahead and mark the lieutenant.
Priority target marked.
And you long-range guys, it's still 68. That's pretty bad.
Cut them down!
Let's see what we can do.
You will need more than that.
Okay, landed a pretty good chunk. Got about half health down. Don't know. So if we back off, yeah, you'll probably have vision if we back off.
I serve the greater good.
Could jump in and do some damage. Just to kind of get out of position so we can make these shots at the right ranges. So we now have 80%. Is that enough to kill you? Yeah, that's probably enough to kill you. If we can land our hits. Alright, good deal. Tenant is down.
We will be there
So
soon.
we're going to go ahead and just do a little bit of damage
We're
here.
taking fire.
Not going to kill anybody, though. At least does some splash damage, which is nice. I am going to run away a little bit.
We will be there soon.
Back off this way using that as cover. We'll run back behind the building here. Yeah, we're going to do everything over here. I don't think I need the vision, so let's just go ahead and do that. I feel like these guys could be, because of their ability to hit and run a little bit and their long ranges, they could be really frustrating in competitive PvP play. I feel like these guys
Awaiting instructions.
might be a little irritating to fight against. Okay, we have our Dreadnought. Let's mark the Dreadnought. These are my good guns. We have 100% chance. We're still only doing 6 to 9 times 15. I think we go ahead and overcharge. Gives me 10 to 14.
Overcharging the reactor.
Anybody get hurt? Yeah, a couple of them. Yeah, and even with that, we only do about half health there. And we took a pretty nasty punishment. So the fact that we don't have any way to heal back any of these losses means you're really not going to want to do that very much. Like, maybe once per battle, you can kind of get away with that.
What
That's
do you
about
need?
it. Breacher team, if I move up, we can still photon grenade the Dreadnought here, right?
Pushing forward.
We can even photon grenade them. Minus 10 accuracy. That might be pretty helpful. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. You guys can
As
have a
you
little
wish.
photon grenade in the face. Grab some cover. Watch that way. Already taken our shot with them.
Strike team, ready.
Unfortunately, we've used too much stuff. I mean, we could... Yeah, I can't get close enough that I can use the grenade on the Dreadnought. I've only got that one movement. It won't let me move diagonally here. I think if I could go diagonally, I might be able to get him. No, it would actually be one short. Yeah, stay in cover there, that's fine. Alright, so we still have this other squad here with the long-range guns. What do I want to do here? As far as positioning...
Standing by.
We serve the greater good.
So we want to be at 6. We've got a 73 at the moment. We're actually at optimal range at the moment. These guns aren't like super damaging, but it's still 3 to 4 times 20, which isn't too bad. I could just take the shot from here. We could try to cycle over so we can just kind of get
Awaiting
into this
instructions.
position. But then we're putting weak guys out front, which is not really what I want to do. But it is what I'm going to do. Hopefully I can get at least a little bit more of a percentage shot here. Alright, we're at 100%. Oh, that's pretty darn decent.
Impedance acknowledged.
Okay, actually did a really respectable amount of damage there between all of our shots, lining that up.
We serve the greater good.
Now, I probably should actually back up.
I found your team on the
feel like
move.
we want to stay at range here, they want to get closer, and they're just going to eat us
Confirmed.
alive. So, yeah, let's kind of
It will be done.
start marching backwards a little bit here. We'll pull you guys
Moving
back
out.
just one, I think.
For the greater good.
Nothing shall stand against us.
Can I kill you? Probably not. This gun has only 2 armor piercing, doesn't do a ton of damage. Best case scenario, even if I hit everything without any armor issues, 3, so 6 to 9. I don't know how many times I shoot, though. Probably it's not going to be enough. We could potentially go after the Hellblasters, though. We could jump out. Take a nice spot out here on the edge. Kind of light them up from a position that the Dreadnought can't see me from. I think I'm going to do that. These guys do have their accuracy decreased. I've got a shield drone as well, which kind of helped me. I've only got 1 movement left, so I kind of want to shoot and run here. So I'm going to light them up.
the way
I can
of the
do
Taufa.
okay. Accuracy's okay, 68%. Okay, actually not too bad. So we've got 4 to 6 times 12.
They deny the way of the Taufa. Kill them all.
But we didn't kill any of them, just softened them up. So it's a nice Gatling gun. I think this will be really effective against some of the weaker Tyranids and stuff. Hormagaunts, Termagants, that kind of thing. But against Marines, it's a little not so great, just because the armor piercing isn't as good. Accuracy's pretty good. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the guns are decent, but a little weaker
Moving
than I
to
would like them to
position.
be. But that could just be playing against Marines. Marines are supposed to be
This
tough.
will bring us closer to
It
victory.
absolutely makes sense that they should be, dead hard to fight and difficult to deal with. That is everybody. Let's see how bad things go with the Dreadnought. I'm sure it's going to cause me some problems. Actually doing pretty well here so far, I think. The aggressors really aren't out front absorbing shots. They're really in odd positions. If the aggressors were also over on my left, then that would be a bit of an issue because they'd be out front. Did you just wipe them out? I think they're still alive. Yeah, they just took a bunch of damage. Well, okay, they were alive. Now they're dead. Oh no, there is like 1 or 2 of them left. 2 of them.
We are being hit!
So plasma guns should be pretty inaccurate, but they did land a decent amount of shots there. Not a ton. And killing the Dreadnought is really my #1 priority here. Plasma guns after. So yeah, actually that was pretty darn good as far as I could hope. Even the Breacher team, these guys didn't get wiped out. So before you die... Yeah, 4 of them somehow survived all of that pounding. I thought for sure they were going to die. Do we have evasion or something? Yeah, we do actually have some built-in evasion. That could actually be why we didn't die off there. So there's kind of some randomness there about whether stuff's going to hit us or not. Because we don't have a ton of health. These guys are actually fairly healthy for Tau at 60. Armor is not fantastic. But up close... Yeah, just shoot them. We got 1. That's pretty good. Probably both Piranhas hit them. We're probably having a firepower here to take care of what we need to there. Dreadnought is #1 priority, of course.
Strike team, ready.
We'll go long-range weapons first. Come back up. Still 100%. 2 to 3 times 20. Respectable. Get you out of the
Moving
way.
out.
Bring up our other long-range guys, so we're perfectly in range. We'll use the heavier weapons on the plasma guns, I guess.
Cut them down.
Impedance acknowledged.
Yeah, this I don't even have my commander close enough to give them the nice bonuses and stuff here.
Standing by.
Just gonna get you guys out of the way. We do have breacher squads too. Yeah, let's send the breachers in.
Pushing forward.
The breachers could probably wreck your day because we soften these guys up quite a bit. Nice. Very, very nice. So for little squishy guys, we actually do a pretty good job at killing stuff. Alright, so we still have our Pathfinders. They are pretty banged up. I am on a cooldown to jump, so we have to walk around, which will take a while. It's back there. aggressors are over there. Yeah, I think we just want to head into here, probably. I could just move up without doing any attacks. I don't know if we can actually get into range. Let me
Moving
go
to
here,
position.
see if I can actually shoot from here. I don't know that I can. Nope. Yeah, I don't have a command point yet either. Command points, yeah, by the way, people are interested. So the first one actually is pretty good because it seems like taking out armored targets is a little difficult for us. We've got 2 anti-vehicle missiles we can launch at 2 separate targets. 75 to 100 damage with 8 armor piercing, not too bad for 1. For 2, calling in a crisis battlesuit team is pretty good, so kind of a free unit for 2. And then an orbital ion beam, kind of some similar things. I think the Necrons have ability with the Plasmancer, something kind of like that, sort of an orbital strike. Interesting idea. Pretty good as well. Can I get anybody here? Can we get shots off? Probably. Can I see these guys clearly? Yeah, we've got an 82%. You can't mark. You can't mark.
Awaiting instructions.
You can't mark. You don't have a marker. Alright, yeah, we'll just take the shots as we've got them. 82% still pretty good.
Cut them down.
Taking fire!
These are our, like, quite damaging weapons here as well. We do have the extra accuracy because of the commander being there.
Pathfinder team on the move.
Shoot around the corner here. Yeah, should have enough firepower to take them down. Yep, good deal.
We serve the greater good.
I think I'm going to back you off because I don't want you getting shot at. You're already kind of banged up, and you've got a lot of firepower.
Confirmed.
I'm just going to head over into some cover here with you. Alright, so that wipes everybody out front. We've got the Sanguinary Priest, we've got a couple Piranhas. Wow, you are nearly dead. Let's come on in. We're going to take all of our shots.
Taking fire!
Got our secondary weapons.
Ah!
Could have been tanking that like a boss. Yeah, I'm not going to get good vision here. We could try to start sneaking around. We could, I think we can even just get over this. Yeah, let's go here. We can maybe try to sneak over if we don't have anybody can see us to shoot. We can maybe get in and start shooting the aggressors from a flank next time. They might be able to come out. I don't think they can get through here. I don't. Like, I would assume they can't shoot. I'm far enough down.
Piranha crew,
I
waiting
don't
for
think they can see
instructions.
me. When I've done experiments with, I did a couple fights with the Tau before I started recording this, just to kind of play around with some of the units. Every time I had Piranhas, they all got wiped out. But I think I was kind of using them more like land speeders as scouts and kind of putting them in dangerous situations. I was trying to keep them alive here a little bit more, which has worked out definitely better.
Taking fire! Ah!
See blood shooting all over the place. Yeah, you're not quite dead. 26 health left. Can't get back there. Let's just go behind the statue. Alright. Where's my other breacher team?
Ready for orders.
Yeah, we kind of want to push with you guys next. But I think we're fine at the moment. We're doing quite well. Now he might just come out. Okay. I thought he would move forward and chainsword them and finish them off. Instead he healed. Went for the bolt pistol, picked off a couple, which is kind of dumb. Yeah, that should have been, I think it was kind of blocked by the building there. That wasn't actually like armor blocking, I don't think. Alright. Well. Yeah, we can kind of just fly over. Nope, we can't. We're going to fly around like complete maniacs. Fine, be that way. You're gonna die, but I'll go ahead and do some damage with you. These aggressors are gonna be a little difficult to deal with. They've got so much health and armor. It'd just be hard to take them out.
What do you need?
56%. Can I move? Yeah, I can safely move across here. Let's do that. We're probably going to gun you down. Let's go photon grenade on the aggressors. Enjoy that. Let's give the sanguinary priest some shotguns to the face. Nice, good job. And we'll just give them something to do. Just keep them occupied. So we can kind of get everyone else in position and shoot the crap out of them. Although we're not in great positions for that. Like you, for example. You can try to fly around. Alright, another breacher team. I don't think the photon grenades stack.
Pushing forward.
Wouldn't make any sense. Even if we push it, we're not going to make it. Yeah, just kind of run in there. Just try to get close.
We will not fail.
We're also going to leave an opening for us to hopefully get some shots off. I don't
Awaiting
think we're going to get
instructions.
far enough up. Yeah. Disappointing. From this way, like, it's possible we could get an angle here. Yeah, it looks like potentially I have a shot. We've got a 57% and I can mark them. How far away are we? 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually we are at optimal, just diagonally. Alright, yeah, let's just mark them. And take a shot from here.
Target identified.
We've got the increased accuracy because of the commander being next to us. Let's see if we can do some damage here.
Under fire!
63%, pretty good. So that's our big guns. So theoretically, this would be 6 from here, so you should have a shot. Full cover. Yeah, just the angle. There's just a little too much crap. So being forward, we can see a little bit more. Yeah, it makes sense. All right, let's just run down.
Moving out.
Try to get you guys in position down that way. Pathfinders. We can vacate this position and have you follow up.
Pathfinder team on the move.
Take some more shots. 63%.
Cut them down.
We got one. Stay on the move.
Moving out.
Okay, well, I can jump. And I want to be at range 3. We could do that. Sure, let's do that. Let's jump on in here. See what kind of damage estimate I can get. Pretty good accuracy, 3 to 4 times 12, not awful. Nope, are we gonna kill you off?
Under fire!
Yeah, wow. That was pretty brutal. I didn't lose anybody? Holy crap. Okay, that's kind of nuts. Yeah, I feel like the Breachers did a really good job here, even though I was kind of flubbing positioning a little bit. We still got the Breachers to get some really good effective shots off. Pathfinders did really well. Yeah, we just kind of ate them alive there. It's not the way the test... I mean, part of it is I did do a couple test battles, probably. So that's probably part of why this went so well, is because I did kind of test these guys out a little bit before I did any recordings, which I don't usually do. But I'm kind of familiar with the other factions a lot more than I'm familiar with the Tau. So yeah, this was a bit of a one-sided kick in the teeth for the Blood Angels, losing absolutely no overall squads. A lot of beat up squads, but no dead squads, and just wiped them out. All right, this is a little bit of a look at the Tau and 1,000-point battle against the Blood Angels. I think we'll next time try that kind of armored 1,000-point army that I built for the Tau. It's got a bit more of the battle suits and stuff in it. See how we do with them. Kind of a similar fight here against the Blood Angels. Probably will not go as well because it's a lot less overall firepower. It's a lot more tough units, whereas this is a lot of kind of weak units with an overall decent amount of firepower with upgraded guns and stuff. All right, this has been more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.